That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Kaepernick to throw on second down.
Oh, he's dirty.
He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run here with a former Steeler.
Oh, my
this is
God.
Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in in terms of turnover margin.
And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. And as you saw, another one there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 27-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. And the Lions first down.
Oh, you like how you play. We in here. Come on, I know you running. Let's go. We here. Yeah, no hype. Look. Ooh, let me hit him, though. Just let me hit him.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Take it. Take
and
it,
this
son.
is going to be intercepted.
Byron.
Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Byron.
Great return as they're finally able to take him down. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Yeah, I know you doing that.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick.
Big,
and his throw's going to be incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Got something for that dumb-ass shit.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell.
Got something for that dumb-ass
He'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now this throw on the left side. He just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. At the 1-yard line.
Want to keep running, that man.
Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year. And they got an opportunity here. They'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. That's the score. 7. Now after the score, it's kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Nigga.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Number 22.
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now the Packers get go, and they bring him down. Sacked by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
4 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go, man.
3rd and 7.
I ain't worried about him. He's handled over there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a...
He's doing the fake on him. You just tried to cheat me. Yeah, okay. So we playing that game? No holds barred. Fuck the rules. Yeah.
Defense. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah. Nice and slow, baby.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick.
Got him.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
He went for 4th and 7, way behind his
20
zone.
yards.
All right, that's what I like, dog. Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell.
Nice and slow,
He'll
baby.
find his way down right around the 12.
Sit on 3 feet, baby.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
This one caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Play action. Now Kaepernick.
Let's go, Disley.
It's Packers touchdown. Will Disley there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Packers 14. Lions.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Let me put the John up.
Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And the ball is knocked out. The Packers pick it up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. tuck it away, take care of it, because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. And that is incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk.
Ooh, that hurt
second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Kaepernick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding what receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Blitz coming, down he goes.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Packers 14, Lions nothing.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll let it go deep for Bigga.
That should have been a pick. That should have been another one.
Incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
You know what?
But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Oh, he played defense on that one.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
What?
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Thank you, sir.
Get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. 20, 10. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Do it to him.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
To throw, Kaepernick.
Yes, sir.
And that's going to be caught.
Brandon.
Oh, one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
We'll keep going.
Pace is already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up the entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage?
I know you mad, old
man. I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals, all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Working with the extra point, and that makes the score 21 to zip.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Keep it nice and slow for him, Mark.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Oh, you're lucky, bro.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And able to find Green. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Green's first catch of the game. Good for a first down. Now a run with McCaffrey. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It was Justin Houston who got him down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage. They did a significant chunk of yardage.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Lions.
Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Oh, let me hit him, though.
Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space.
Oh, you should have threw it all the way up, man. You should have threw it all the way up, man.
As he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver.
Threw it all the way up there, you old third man.
Through all that contact, he ends up forcing the incompletion.
They'll try and pick it up McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped
Take your 3 points, boy.
It's a loss
you ain't
of
getting nothing there, boy.
yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Man. Take your 3 points, boy, because you ain't getting nothing else, old third man. Take your 3 points. You ain't getting nothing else. Oh, Thurman, nigga. Come on, Thurman, nigga.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. Now they'll throw here.
Doing this lame ass shit. Look, and look. Oh, they let him catch that. Oh my God!
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
He keep running that same
now
shit.
Here's a throw that's complete, and they'll get this down to the 10. The Lions passing game in sync now. They got another 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Oh, Thurman, nigga.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season.
No, sir.
And he got half of what he needed there.
No,
2
sir.
yards.
And
bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
3rd down. Here's
that was me.
Well, they hit him in the backfield. He will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
That was me.
There's the 13th play of the drive. Proves to be unlucky.
What you gonna do now, yo, Thurman, nigga?
Brings up 4th down.
What you gonna do now, yo, Thurman, nigga? What you gonna do now, Thurman, nigga? What you gonna do now, yo, Thurman, nigga? Let me see some. Yo, Thurman.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Oh, Biggs, nope.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Look, nobody here for you.
And he'll get touchdown.
Come on.
Detroit.
That's trash.
4 yards out. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
The defense now needs to reciprocate.
Amir Abdullah on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime.
It's trying to be like a computer love nigga. Hit the computer. That's how you hit the computer with it, though.
Things, changing coverages, what are we going to do? Put a man on him. The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing. Change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This is Bell. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Brandon Ayuk, the one who's looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I'm going to show you why you shouldn't sit in the cover 4 on me, Sonny. Everything's open. Something's going to do. Yep, him.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick.
You got that cover 3, Sonny. I mean, cover 4, Sonny. Whatever it was. Cover 3.
With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say
dog.
that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
I'm on
in this situation, that's the problem play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there. They may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll let it go deep for Bigga.
Isaiah! You're lucky, motherfucker.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Oh, I was trying to kill him so bad with Isaiah.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with. Because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try to pick it up on 3rd down.
2 yards, good
enough
for
first. Way to hit him, Murph. Way to hit him, Murph.
1st down, Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
1st down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
They certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
That's a pick.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Oh, that should have been a pick. Don't do that thigh man shit, nigga. Yo, thigh man, nigga. Yo, thigh man, nigga.
Incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They're going to try and throw.
No, sir.
And this is
that shit out your hand, nigga. Oh,
certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's a turnover
actually
on
counting
down.
on him to be in man coverage. I'm counting on it.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Kaepernick now to throw.
Oh, you lucky son,
he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
That's his second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
On second down, here's Kaepernick.
Nice and slow.
Catch made here by Campbell.
Nice and slow.
The ball comes out.
Oh, my God.
Have recovered.
Ah, sweat.
God, move.
Man.
Bitch ass nigga, dog.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster. We just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of him away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there. Maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now back to throw. Flush right. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Nigga, man.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down.
Patel wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Let's go, lame man.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it's going to be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On second down, it's Bell. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick.
Oh, my
and he's going to be
God.
intercepted a third time.
You ain't scoring, nigga.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye. Watch it and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
I ain't worried about no motherfucker.
He's to the 10, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Kaepernick. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Anything that he's doing, baby. I'm going to keep doing the same shit to him, baby.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down.
Lame ass nigga. Lame ass nigga. Lame ass nigga. I told me to catch you one time, and that shit. Yo, third ass nigga. Third ass nigga. Third ass nigga. Third ass nigga.
Touchdown.
Third ass nigga.
Josh Gordon, 78 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
I don't have on the play with playing this one.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
You might as well
because they once again, and you're exactly right. That momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Not at all. Fucking with me.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly.
He's got a man complete.
Come on, bro. They gotta stop that shit, bro.
Down, but not before they work
God,
it
bro. They gotta
across
stop that
midfield.
shit, bro.
29 yards.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll drop to throw.
I knew it.
Pass incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an boy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. 26. Jason Pierre-Paul picks up his second sack of the afternoon. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter. As he'll go for it on fourth down. He'll let it go deep for Bigga.
He just tried.
And he takes this one for the Lions touchdown.
I'm done with this game, bro. Oh, my God.
Beckham, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
That boy.
Greg Zuerlein lining up for the
his first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Zuerlein out now to kick this one away.
I can't believe that.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there. Keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Davis fighting. He loses the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
He's brought down.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Carlton Davis picks it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point.
Spamming. Same shit.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Packers 35. Lions 28.
Tear it up. I don't want to hear that, bro.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick six. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On second down now, it's Bell. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. At 5 yards on the play there, it's a drive will continue. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And that'll bring up second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Kaepernick will try again on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing. 57.
On third and long, it's Kaepernick. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now on first down, Drake again. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a second and long.
I don't care, cuz I'm going to continue to beat the fuck out of him.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Packers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Into the red zone now, Kaepernick. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Laviska Shenault with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And the lead is up to 14.
Is good. Makes the score Packers 42, Lions 28. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You must run 3 separate plays before returning to the first one. That. Well, got me.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it, and it's caught inside the 30. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Demir Bird, 63 yards. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
I'm waiting.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Right back to Dre. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Kaepernick. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to battle late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
He lost me over the top.
Yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Yes, it was a touchdown. And not just a TD, but how about a long long touchdown.
To win
puts
the
them in a
game.
great position now.
And now just an extra point
They
away from
didn't
tying this
want me
thing.
to get that.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Breaks their line.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
Niggas hope I will lose, huh? Niggas afraid of my downfall, huh?
At their own
Got me fucked up, shawty. Niggas afraid of my downfall, huh?
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
Let's go, baby. Look, that nigga don't know what to do.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
Come on, let me get
Feel
through there,
comfortable
though.
with that, but they have
I
all
gotta
their play
burn one. I
sequences
gotta burn
called. If they get out of bounds,
Gotta
that allows
burn
them to
one.
huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
We'll see if they can do just that. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Only because. Okay.
Hey, 91! 91!
Now a play fake. Kaepernick.
Oh, Cap! This nigga Cap,
And this
man!
is going to be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie
Oh, they
Harrison.
lied,
And he will
dog.
return this one to the 30-yard line.
This nigga
Well, all I can
Cap!
do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking
This
between the ears
nigga
right now.
Cap!
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first
my
few, you know they're going
Lord,
over to him,
bro.
hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a
This
receiver,
nigga
you're thinking
Cap.
to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked up.
And this one is
nigga
right
Cap,
down
dog.
the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead
30
in the
seconds.
final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but
30
they've got to be
seconds to get
careful
down
that their
there, boy.
celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Oh, pass
Oh, a
interference.
crusher
Yeah,
there.
pass
as it's
interference. Yeah,
intercepted.
flag him. Flag
Picked off by
him.
Jerome Baker.
Yeah, bitch.
This home crowd, they're happy with that
Yeah,
call.
bitch.
I like the way you said
Flag
happy there,
him.
right?
Flag
The
this
so-called
man.
good guys
Boo
didn't get a
this
call.
man.
They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they
Yeah,
did.
boo this man. Boo this man.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own
Boo
42.
this man. He did what I needed him to do. I know his man
Now
covered.
Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too
did
tough
what
to
I
hold
needed
on to
him to
that
do.
one. It's 2nd
All
down.
right, that's one man
Work with me,
coverage.
partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what
That's
they're doing
one
down the
man
field. Now, that
coverage. We
incompletion,
gonna see,
allow them to
dog.
exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle.
We gonna
kind of
see.
scan the crowd, see if any celebrities
one
are here.
time.
Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Back to throw.
That's
He's
two-man
going
coverage.
outside.
Oh, he
And
dropped
that
it,
is
dog.
incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking
Shit.
for. And it'll bring up 3rd down. On play action, it's Kaepernick.
Come on, man. Look how he throwing,
Oh, a
Cap.
pressure there as it's
Fucking suck,
intercepted.
Cap.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Man, bruh. Come on, Brandon. First you drop the fucking ball. And then, Cap, you
the
do
Lions
some
offense
nut-ass
ready to
shit.
kick off their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated.
Wow, I can't get on interception, though.
Sometimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Second and 10.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Firm trash ass nigga.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Deep ball for Goodwin.
And he's going to be intercepted
a third time. Picked off.
Lost to a whole trash.